Grandma, she's gone now. She's gone. Grandmother sit right there in that house. She sit there for a long time and nobody come to visit her. No one. Grandmother, she did everything she could. See, she wanted to die. She didn't want to stay here anymore. She wanted to go. She would always talk to God. She sat here and she would sit here for hours at a time. She said, baby, if you got a talent, you got to use that talent or else it just died. Grandmother outlived them all. She had 12 kids. And she watched all of them grow and have grandkids of their own. But God would never come get Grandmother when she wanted him to. Grandmother sit in that house. And she sat there many, many years. She watched loved ones come and go. She never was sick though. She would just sit there and ask God, take me now. I don't know why she wanted to go, but she was ready to go. She said it's time for her to go. Grandmother said, God, have you forgotten me? And I swear, I heard the voice say, I have not forgotten you. Grandmother say, she sit there and she looked to her left and she could see herself as a child playing with others. I hear her talking. And Grandmother say when she looked to her right, she could see herself as a teenager, dating and falling in love with a man which was Grandpa. Grandmother say it was many times when she sit here in this same chair and she would look out in front of her yard and she could see Grandpa being carried away in the coffin. She'll never forget that day. Grandmother said she was ready to go. And she couldn't understand why God haven't came and got her. She was over 100 years old, but she was well. Grandmother, she told many stories. She told me stories of things that I couldn't imagine. And the yard started to grow tall. People had thought maybe no one lived in that house because the yard was filled with grass, but Grandmother was still there. I came up one day and I sat on the porch and I think she was going into one of her memories, or deep memories that she had. She started talking back to God. she spoke to him. Everything was quiet that day. And she was talking to God, why haven't you came and got me yet? I could see a spirit. Something was coming from the sky. It was a beautiful horseman. And it was coming. And they was coming on a carrier. And it looked like they was coming towards Grandma. I saw Grandma. She raised up out of this chair. She got up. And I could see the horsemen coming from the sky. They was coming fast. It looked like it was coming for Grandma. And then I heard a voice. I heard it with my own ears. The voice say, you my child, you must go and tell others about the wisdom that you have. You must share with others. Because you, my child, you have many talents. And you must go and share those talents with all the world. Let them see and hear the things that I have gave you to share. Go, my child, and I have not forgotten you. But you must go and share to the world the things that I have gave you. Then it started to come clear to me. And as Grandmother stood there looking into the sky, I could hear the voice clear. It sounded like the person was right here in front of me. The voice said, my child, I gave you a talent and you must share it with others. I gave you a talent and you have done nothing. You sat there with that talent. I give you talents to share with others, not to sit on. And then the yard, it split like the Red Sea. Grandmother got up with her stick and she started to go down and she made that path, the path that God had split. She walked down there and Grandmother began to tell her story and she shared her talent with them all. I still miss her. But now I know. If you have a talent, you must share it with the world. Do not sit on it. Because God, He wants us to share it. Share your talent. I still miss Grandma. And I know she's up there. She did a job well done. Somewhere up there, she looking down.